Good afternoon, everyone. From, what is this called? The Chiller Ice Works. In, where are we? Columbus. Yeah, but we're not Columbus, we're Worthington. Right? Worthington. Okay. North of Columbus. Welcome to the third place game of the Buckeye Classic here at Iceworks. It's the Dayton Nugs against the Ohio Junior Otters. Are the Nugs in...
yellow, sorry.
Yellow? Okay, so the Nugs are in yellow sweaters with black trunks. The Otters in the all black uniforms. In goal for the Otters is Camden Cox. And is it Ian for us? Ian Champagne for the Dayton Nugs. We're getting our rosters squared away, folks. We'll try to identify the players as much as possible. My name is Kent Jacobs. We're here with our producers Craig Newroth and our executive producer Sri Champagne.
Actually, maybe JJ.
No, he's 6, I think. No, he's 2.
So we've got a face-off that's going to go down in the Nugs zone. And we're trying to get our roster squared away. And this is my first time of seeing these rosters, folks, so I'm not going to be able to identify the players really quickly. I have to look down at the rosters I've got. Are the Otters out of Columbus?
They are a conglomerate.
Made up conglomerate of different teams from different areas.
That makes sense.
No score. We're at the Ice Works, which is like a barn. Otters have control of the puck down at the Nugs end. Now we've got a whistle.
Is that Sample?
Yeah. That's supposed to be Logan.
20 is Logan? He's not 7.
The Otters are coached by Zach Sens. The Nugs by Tony Morris.
Oh, an L. I got it. Now I see what you're saying to me. Now I'm with you.
Is there? Oh, the scoreboard's over here. So 11 minutes to go. We're 4 minutes into the opening period. No score. Again, this is the third place game of the Buckeye Classic. There are 7 teams in this tournament. For the Otters, Finn Albers carries the puck down into the Nug zone. He's checked. Puck is cleared all the way down. Icing against the Dayton Nugs. The Nugs, N-U-G-S. They used to be called the Golden Nuggets, and then they decided just to shorten that to Nugs.
Number 13 is Ian Francis. Why did I not? Did I skip that one?
Francis Knott.
Yep.
Loose puck down into the Ohio zone. It's played for the Otters by Grayson Miller. He wraps it around to the left wing side. Nugs trying to get a play in front of the net. Puck bounces over to the right wing. Shot! And they score!
It looks like it was Ian Francis Knott.
So Ian Francis Knott from the Troy Trojans. Or is he Troy or is he?
He is Troy.
And that gives the Nugs a 1-0 lead.
Is your pen sound working? Because it ran out of ink for me.
It does
working
that.
Now? Okay.
It's 13.
Yes.
So the Nugs take a 1-0 lead. Uh-oh, I did something to the roster. I can't.
Just made it bigger.
Oh. Okay. Thanks. So Nugs 1, Otters nothing. We've got 9:45 to go in the period. There's a tip right in front, and it deflects off to the right wing corner, and then it's cleared away by the Otters. Puck comes in on Champagne at the other end of the net, and Ian makes the stop. So is this the last game then for the Nugs? Okay.
So if y'all see 22 and you can figure out who it is, let me know, please.
The first game today was held in the middle of the night at 9 o'clock a.m. Vampires don't get up that early, Cherie. For the Otters, here's Brendan McRae on left wing into the Nug zone. He lost control of the puck. McRae again trying to hold it in the Nug zone. He's bumped off the puck. And it comes back into the Otter zone. Nugs have it there behind the net, fighting for it.
Wait, we had two.
Is Schroeder. And it's cleared away back into the Dayton zone. Now here comes the puck back into the Otter zone, played by Albers. Can't clear it. It's loose in front. Now it's picked up by Albers again. Cleared, not out. A right point shot, and it's steered aside by goalkeeper Camden Cox. There's McRae. He'll clear the puck out of the Ohio zone. Nugs back to get it. 8 minutes even left in the period. 1-0 Nugs in the Gold Sweaters. Puck is shot back into the Ohio zone, but in ahead of the play for Dayton was Elsner. Alex Elsner, so that's an offside. Face off just inside the Ohio end of center. Here come the Otters the other way. Rowan Kamilak. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Nugs coming back the other way. There's a shot. Save, rebound, loose in front. And now we've got a scuffle. And we should have a cross check on Miller. Let's see if we do. Is number 10 of the Nugs, who is number 10?
I don't have a number 10,
So we don't know who number 10 is. Is there a penalty on that
that's
play?
Baber.
Huh? Who's number 10?
Baber.
Baber? Was there no penalty on that play? Or are they calling penalties? Should have been a cross check on Grayson Miller, but maybe the refs didn't see it. Puck at the other end comes in on netminder Champagne. He'll cover it up. Do they call penalties in this?
Yep.
Well, I saw Miller just a dictionary definition of cross-check. He had both hands on a stick and shoved Elsner down to the ice, but they didn't see it, I guess. Oh, well. Loose puck, right wing boards down in the Dayton zone. Down yonder. Puck at center. There's a big hit on one of the Nugs into the right wing boards. After it for the Otters, Finn Albers. He chips it diving to center ice. Back into the Nug zone. A shot on hand, on net, and the save made by Ian Champagne.
No, please.
6:28 to play, first period. Nugs lead it 1-0 on a goal by Ian Francis Knott. That's a hyphenated name, Francis Knott, K-N-O-T-T. Loose puck in front of the Nug net is tipped up over the glass at center ice, and we'll have a face-off at the other end. Face-off just outside the Nug zone at center. It's cleared back behind the Otters net. Again, the Otters in all black. Nugs in gold sweaters, black trunks. Loose right at on the right wing boards, trying to control it for the Nugs was, who's 81? Who's 81?
81 is Finn Faustus. You mean on ours?
Yeah.
He's the first one.
Oh,
Finn
okay.
Faustus.
Face off left wing circle. It's Ben Firer for the Otters and losing the draw. Shot on net. Cox the save for Ohio. And back for the Otters is Ben Clayton into the Nug zone. He's checked, loose puck in the corner. And the Nugs will try to carry it out. We've got 5:15 left in the period. The Nugs and the Gold Tops lead it 1-0. Dumped into the Ohio Otter zone right in front of us. There to play it was Schmitz. He bangs it to neutral ice. Otters trying to get in front of the Dayton net, and the puck ricochets off to the right wing corner. Puck dumped into the right wing corner, back down in the Dayton zone. Puck is cleared all back into the Otters end. Here's a shot for the Nugs, a tip, and it was wide. There's a big hit by Sanders of the Nugs. And the puck is cleared back to center. Here come the Otters, or the Nugs rather, another rush into the Ohio zone in front of us. But now it's carried back by the Otters into the Nug end of the rink. There's a shot. Champagne the save. Rebound off to the left wing corner. Otters unable to hold it in. Here come the Nugs with a rush, and hey, it's offside. I was trying to cut in for a pass in front was Tristan Schroeder, but the play was offside at the Otter blue line, so we'll have a face-off. At neutral ice, Otters win the draw. Back they come. Here comes Hector Mercado. He's checked, loose puck left wing boards. One of the Nugs trying to hit Otter player and goes down after banging off the boards. Now Finn Albers for the Otters goes down along the boards on the right wing side. Puck back into the Otter zone, played by Brendan McRae. McRae shakes off a check. Starts out on left wing. McRae flips it to center ice. Intended for Mercado. Into the Nug zone. Puck now loose along the left wing boards. Nugs trying to get it out. They do. It's flipped to center. Here's a semi-breakaway. And a tip right in front. And that rush for the Nugs was by number 18. Who is that?
I don't know.
We don't know who that is.
Springboro player.
Is a Nug. Who is it?
Springboro player.
And the puck flipped up over the boards, and we'll have a face-off.
Process of elimination.
I don't know. Oh, wait.
Sample, maybe? He doesn't have a number. Face-off at center ice. 1-0. The Nugs lead it. 2:15 to go in period number 1.
Okay, so it says Branson is number 18. So that means he's not. So somebody
Puck
else.
tied up behind the Otter net. Carrying out for the Nugs, number 10. Who's number 10? Baber?
Faber.
He can't get it out. Now he goes down as he tried to catch up to the puck at center.
Yeah, we know Faber's Christian.
Puck poke checked away. There's a shot by the Otters' Sean Porter.
It's Finn Freedy. Wow, I couldn't read his handwriting. Freedy. That might not be how you spell it, but that's how you say it.
Okay. Now we need this in numeric order. Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna have I guess
Yeah.
the mom look.
Okay. Well, now we've got a whistle. What is that? Offside, maybe?
Says offside.
Okay.
Playing USA hockey rules.
Yes, so the penalties are a minute and a half,
Oh, so penalties a minute and a half.
and the periods are 14 minutes.
Oh, 14 minutes. Okay. Why is that?
They just have different rules. They also, there's a couple of other rules that are different,
No delayed offsides.
but no delayed off. No, yes, that's right, no delayed off.
There's a shot. Champagne the save at the other end.
And there's no icing when you're shorthanded.
Okay, a shot at the other end, and they score. Otters
She got the first one, but didn't get the second one.
on a rebound. And who is that leading the line? Do you know? Can you tell?
When he turns around, we can tell you.
Okay, so Ben Fierer. Fieherrer. So 1-1 the score with under a minute to play in period number 1. There's a player for the Otters going down at center. Hamilton, no call. Seems like the refs are going to let this play fast and loose this afternoon. Well, we've got a whistle and a face-off as the puck popped over the glass. We'll have a draw at center ice.
Okay, number 19 is the same ex-player. I have 19 for 2 players. So we need to figure out who number 19 is. That's outrageous.
Oh, Ropp and Schulte.
Yeah,
Schultz.
Schultz.
Okay.
And then number 36, if we can figure out who 36 is, he's from Mulder.
Oh, okay. from the draw just outside the Otter zone. Nugs have it. 10 seconds left in the period. Shot, and Champagne the save. With 4 seconds left, the Otters are going to go with an extra man as Cox, the goalkeeper, goes back to the bench. With just 4 seconds left, they feel that's not enough time for a shot on the open net to carry the length of the ice.
Okay, so 36 is sample.
And there's a shot, and it's wide, and there's 1/10 of a second left in the period. And they're not even gonna drop the puck for that. So the score after one period, it's the Ohio Otters 1 and the Dayton Nugs 1. So we just need to find out a few players.
19
Is Ropp, okay.
18 is Sanders. We don't know who Schultz is yet.
Okay.
We need to find out who 22 is.
Are they putting it back on?
Oh, they're adding time. It was 0.1 of a second. Now they're putting 1.7 seconds left. They do drop the puck, and that's the end of the period. So 1-1, the Otters and the Dayton Nugs. Again, this is Kent Jacobs, along with Craig Newroth and Cherie Champagne from the Chiller Ice Works in Worthington, Ohio. This is the Hockey Team Productions Buckeye Classic, and there were 7 teams in this tournament. We're down to the 3rd place game. The goals in that period for the Dayton Nugs, Ian Francis Knott, and for the Ohio Otters, Ben Fierer, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Fieher.
36. No, never mind. I got 36. We don't know Schultz. If he's here.
2 teams at their benches right now. The Nugs with Coach Tony Morris. The
22 is.
Otters with Coach Zach Sens. S-E-N-S. Sens. Again, we're playing 14-minute periods due to this USA hockey, which is like club hockey rules. Ready for period number 2 for the Nugs. Number 19, Ropp, will take the face-off. Puck loose on the boards at center. Here come the Otters. A shot, save, Champagne. That shot was taken by Will Press of Ohio. Again, the Ohio Otters in their all-black uniforms. The Nugs in the gold sweaters, black trunks. And a shot at the other end, save made by Cam Cox.
There are 2 19s.
Here come the Otters. Shot partially fanned on. And it's covered by netminder Champagne.
So Schultz might really be 19 also. There are 2 19s. That's going to...
Face off left wing circle of the Dayton zone. It is number 15. Who's 15?
Alex.
Oh, okay.
And he's got his normal number.
Oh, okay. You had him as something else first, right?
Yes.
Okay. Shot at the Otter net at the other end, and Cox is down. He's got the puck, it appears. Actually, it kicked free, but the whistle blew. And we'll have a face-off in the left wing circle down at the other end of the rink. From the draw. Shot, and they score! From the face-off.
Looks like Tristan.
We believe it's Tristan Schroeder.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. What's his number? 8. And that gives the Nugs a 2-1 lead. There's a big hit by the Nugs on one of the Otter players. Puck right in front, and Champaign will cover it with Braden Warman right there in front, and he was shoved out of the slot area by Nug Steve Dabrowski. Shot from the face-off, save Champaign. Boy, that's one of the most instantaneous shots from a face-off I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know.
Just,
Good thing he was ready.
yeah, it's like he shot it right as the puck was dropped. From the draw again, left wing circle. This time it's right in front of shot, and they score! Johnny on the spot. In front was Nick Ringhauser. He was parked in front of the net. The puck chipped over to him, and he gets some lift on it, and it pops off the roof of the net on the inside of the cage. And that ties the game at 2 apiece. Nice shot by Ringhauser. Two to 2. 12:20 to go in the period. For the Nugs, J.J. Lehman wraps it around the right wing boards down the ice. Otters looking to come back. Puck dumped in behind the net cage. After it is Bosco. Can't clear it. Here come the Otters. Puck centered. It's broken up on the centering pass from Hector Mercado. Puck still loose now in the Nug zone in the left wing circle or corner. Rimmed around to the right wing side. There's a shot, save, rebound, loose, and a nice save by Champaign, and he got an assist from Ropp. Ropp was parked in the crease to guard the right side of the net. Now we've got a stoppage of play. Puck over the glass. We'll have a face-off. So save Champaign, and he got an assist from Ropp, who stayed in the crease on the right side to guard against any Otter monkey business on that side.
So this is Sterling Dabrowski.
Sterling, okay. Sterling Dabrowski. I said Steve earlier.
What? There's a penalty?
There was a penalty.
Faber cross-check.
Who?
Faber.
For Nugs.
Nugs, 10.
So power play for the Otters. Cross-check, they said, on Faber. Okay. There's a minute left in the Otter power play.
Good.
Shot right on, and the save made by Champaign. He was down. He cut off the angle by getting out of the crease a little bit on the right side and had his pads and his glove down on the ice and was able to smother it. Otters on a power play, centering pass. Shot, save, rebound. Held in by the Otters. There is Mercado back to the point. Now back to Mercado. Centering pass, and the fan on the one-time shot attempt by Ben Firer, and the puck is cleared away. Just 20 seconds left in the power play, 10-11 left in the period. And we're going to have a face-off. Left wing circle of the, or right wing circle, I should say, of the Dayton zone. Who's going to take the draw for the Nugs? Nobody wants it. Now here is
Chase Newroth.
Chase Newroth. Otters win the face-off. Shot, and right in on Champagne, and he gloves it. Newroth again for the Nugs. Otters win the draw. That was Firer who won the face-off. Otters unable to hold it in. Penalty killed off. They had a couple of good shots on that power play, but Champagne equal to the task. Speaking of equal, that's where we are. 2-2 the score. The Nugs have held 2 leads in this game, 1-0, 2-1, but the Otters have answered on each occasion. Otters in all black, the Nugs in the gold tops. Puck held in along the left wing boards of the Dayton zone. And there's about 4 or 5 players haggling for the puck. They try to prod it loose. The Nugs do. Puck is tipped down the ice by Baber. Now the Otters dump it back in behind the Nug net. Playing it for Dayton is Ropp. Ropp over for Bosco. Bosco clears the zone. Otters send it back in, but now here comes number 19, Ropp of the Nugs into the Otter zone, right wing, now behind the net. Puck tied up in the left wing corner. And here come the Otters. Puck is taken off the stick by Dabrowski. Here come the Nugs. Shot in on goal, and Cox the save. What are your shots so far?
17-10. Otters.
Otters out shooting the Nugs 17-10 unofficially. Puck dropped in the right wing circle down at the other end. Behind the Otter net. Here they come on a rush back into the Nug zone. Shot! And it's up over the crossbar. Puck loose, left wing side. Now it's held in. Shot. Blocked in front. And the Nugs coming away with it is Wells.
Logan Wells is hurt.
Puck now behind the Otter net at the other end. And they start out. There's a play right in front of the Nug zone. Shot, save, rebound! They score! And that was 20? Or who was that?
Looks like 20.
Okay. Will Press with a rebound. That's the second rebound goal for the Otters. They take their first lead of the game now, 2-1. Will Press, P-R-E-S-S. Just under 7 minutes to go in the period, so we're midway through the game. Playing 14-minute periods. Midway through the second. Loose puck down in the Otter end. Now shot into the left wing corner. Nugs trying to dig it out. That's number 19, Ropp. One of the Nugs is tripped up and goes down. Now it's chipped off into the right wing corner. Nugs hold it in. There's a shot wide of the Otter net. And the Otters in the all black. Here's a rush by the Otters the other way. Nice play on defense for the Nugs by Ropp.
Go.
There's a rush the other way. They score! 36.
36, Sample.
So Sample is able to put it in the Otter net. Goaltender Cox slid across the goal mouth to try to stop it, but do we know his name? Sample?
I don't know his first name.
Okay.
Let me see it.
So the name on for the Nugs is Sample. We'll try to find out his first name. But we're all knotted up at 3-piece. Loose puck now behind the Dayton net. Picking it up on the boards is Sanders. On left wing side, he'll dump it in the Otter zone at the other end. It caroms off to the point. A shot wide, and it's off a stick. That shot was...
His name is Braden.
So Braden Sample. Okay.
Braden.
3-3 the score. 5:11 to play in the second. Third place game of the Buckeye Classic, sponsored by Hockey Time Productions. Here's an Otter rush. Centering pass broken up. Behind the net for the Otters. Press. Drops it back to the point. Now a pass behind the net. Centered to Press. He tips it in front. It's just wide of the Nug net. Trying to get a tip on it was Mercado, but it's wide. Puck held in at the blue line and shot behind the Nug net. Goalkeeper Champagne will set it up there for his teammate Dabrowski. Dabrowski can't clear it. It's dumped behind the net again. Mercado after it, and also for the Nugs is Morris. There's a shot the other end, and Cam Cox makes the stop.
That's Tony's nephew.
Oh, okay. Do you know his first name?
I do not.
Okay.
I'll see if somebody sends it to me.
Okay.
They've been hearing you, and they'll send it to me.
Oh, okay, Morris. We don't know the first name of Nug player Morris. I'm told it's a relative of Coach Tony Morris. There's a blast from a face-off from the right point by Ropp, but it's blocked. Here come the Otters the other way. Nice play. Puck stripped away by the Nugs, then flipped right back behind the Nug net. After it for Ohio is Firer. He can't get it. Here comes the Nugs. Number 3, that is J.J. Lehman. Rims it down the ice. Back into the Otter zone. No icing on that play. Puck didn't carry past the goal line at the other end. 3:25 to go in the period. There's Ropp a shot, and that's deflected from the traffic in front of the net off into the corner. Now here's Ropp for the Nugs, dumping it back in the Otter zone. Along the left wing board, several players fight for it there. There's a puck, a player tripped up. Two players one from each team tripped up. Puck back into the Nug zone, a pass in front, and there's a nice play by Lehman to break, or not Lehman, rather, who's number 3?
3 is Bosco.
Oh, Bosco. As Bosco broke up that centering pass, which would have been right in front of the Nug net. Face off, left wing circle, the Dayton zone. Puck flipped up high off a glove to the far boards, and we've got a
High stick.
puck hit with a high stick, so we'll have a face off.
It is number 50.
No, they're not hitting anybody in.
It's the puck was hit with a high stick, so that's I guess what it is. Face off is down at the Otter zone, so it was an Otter player that hit the puck with a high stick. 2:35 to go. We're all in the second. We're tied up at 3. Back and forth game. The Nugs have held 2 leads. The Otters 1 lead. Puck now behind the Nug net. Trying to come away with it was number 23, Morris. It's shot to center toward the Otter end of the rink. Nugs regain possession. There's number 20, and that's Logan Adams. Oh, there's a fan on a shot by the Tristan Hamilton, or he was either Hamilton or Schmitz. Now a shot on save, rebound, still loose. Champagne made the stop, the rebound popped out right in front of the net. Fighting for it is Cornelak of Ohio. Couldn't control it. Puck dumped back at the other end. In on net for the Otter end, it's Cam Cox making the stop. He'll hold on to it. 1:13 to go in the second. From the face-off, Nugs hold it in. Now the puck comes free to center. Nugs have to go back and get it. And here come the Otters. Pass over on the left wing, but too far ahead of Mercado. He would have been all alone. Now here's Press, a shot up over the crossbar. Actually deflects off the stick and over the glass, and we'll have a face-off. 45 seconds to go, period number 2. Ropp will take a face-off for the Nugs against Will Press. Press wins the draw, puck into the corner. Centered, and it's broken up there on defense by Dabrowski. Now a shot as the Otters hold the puck in. Champagne made a stop, and now we've got a whistle. And we're going to have another penalty.
Number 20 on the Otters.
Will Press going in for hooking. So the Nugs will have a power play. As Will Press heads to the slammer. He's up the river for 2 minutes. Or no, it's not 2 minutes, it's a minute and a half.
Yep.
Dabrowski took the draw for the Nugs, trying to hold it in and unable to. On the right point was Francis Knott. Puck chipped back into the Otter zone at the other end. As the period comes to a close, there's a shot. And right at the buzzer, Cox is able to make the stop, and that'll do it for period number 2. We've got a great game. It's the third place game of this 7-team Buckeye Classic, sponsored by Hockey Team Productions. The score after 2 periods of play, the Ohio Otters 2 and the Dayton Nugs. Correction, Ohio Otters 3 and the Dayton Nugs 3. And are they going to resurface the ice?
No,
oh, they're
have
not.
been.
Okay. So stand by, folks.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it is. Ready for third period action and the third place game of the Buckeye Classic. Dayton Nugs against the Ohio Junior Otters. The Otters in their all black uniforms, the Nugs in the gold sweaters and black trunks. Camden Cox in goal for the Otters. Ian Champagne for the Nugs, formerly known as the Golden Nuggets. And playing 14-minute periods, the Nugs are on a power play. Puck carried behind the Otter net by Elsner. Drops it back to the point. Chipped into the corner again for the Nugs. Now that's number 18. Sanders.
Grayson Sanders.
Puck dropped back to the point, and the Nugs unable to hold it in. They're going to have to go back to get it. 20 seconds left in the penalty. And now the Otters clear it all the way back behind the Nug net. 10 seconds left. Time for one more rush on this power play for the Nugs. And a nice play, poke checking the puck away for the Otters with Schmitz. Now a shot and a tip just through the goal crease by Elsner. And now the penalty's killed off. Elsner almost scoring from the side of the net. Puck dropped, and it was intended for Elsner, but he had cut behind the net. Intercepting the puck is Ben Firer. He'll clear it away. Shot at the other end, and
Caught it.
save made by Champagne. He gloves it with the big trapping mitt. What are our shots, Craig?
22-17, Otters.
Otters up 22-17 unofficially. Puck dropped, right wing circle at the other end of the rink. Otters control it in the Nug zone. Several players fighting for it along the blue line. It kicks free to center. Nugs unable to control it. But the puck is back in the Otter zone. There is
Sorry, Elaine.
McRae. McRae rims it around the right wing side and down the ice. Nugs regain possession at center. Puck kicks into the Otter zone. 11:40 to go, regulation. Here is Finn Albers for the Otters. He tips it to neutral ice. Nugs at the other end. It's Grayson Sanders. He's checked, puck cleared. Otters dump it back in. Austin Schmitz. Puck banged off the right wing boards to the center red line. Picking up the puck for the Otters, Grayson Miller. Miller's pass at center deflected away. He gets it right back. He crosses over to right wing. Miller, rink wide pass to left wing into the Nug zone at the other end. Now the Nugs come away with a puck. Trying to rush it the other way. Two players go down, and before the puck could be picked up by Francis Knott, he's bumped off the puck, and the puck is cleared away. Otters at the other end. Shot. Blocked in front. Here come the Nugs the other way. Into the Ohio zone. Centering pass for a one-time tip. And it's blocked. That one-time tip was taken by, looks like number 3. That was Bosco. Dom Bosco. And the face-off will be conducted in the right wing circle of the Otter zone with 10:05 to play in regulation. From the face-off, Nugs trying to get possession. Oh, one of the Nug players gets a hit on his hand and goes down. That's number 36, Sanders.
Sample.
Oh, Sample.
Braden.
Sample. Braden Sample. He's up and hopefully okay, and we'll have a face-off as the puck was shot out of play. From the draw, here is McCray of Otters dumping it in the Nug zone. Shot attempt by Albers is blocked. Loose puck behind the Nug net. Here come the Nugs the other way. Right wing rush. Right in on goal. And it's tipped just wide on a backhander by Sample. What a move by Sample. Beat the defense on right wing and cut right in front of the net, but his backhand shot was wide of the net. Otters have the puck neck into the Nug zone. Under 9 minutes to play. 3-3 the score. Here come the Nugs, right at us. Backhand centering pass broken up, but then a tip is just wide. That was by 18 Sanders. Puck top of the slot, and it's shot wide. For the Nugs, 36, that's Sample. He lost it. Picking it up for the Otters is Miller. He gets the puck out of his defending zone. Nugs dump it back in. After it for the Nugs, number 18, Sanders. He's checked and tied up. Puck is cleared. But it is an icing violation on Ohio with 8:05 to play. It's been Francis Knott and Tristan Schroeder, okay, and Braden Sample scoring for the Nugs. Shot, save made by Cox. Goal scorers for the Otters have been Firer And Ringhauser and Press. So we're all tied up at 3. Here's a rush by the Nugs, right wing. Shot blocked. Puck still loose right in front. It's picked up for the Otters by Nick Ringshauser. Can't get it out of the zone, however. It pops into the corner. Elsner dumps it right in front, and it bangs off of goalkeeper Cox. Elsner, left wing corner, drop pass intercepted. Chip to the center red line. Picking it up for the Otters is McCray. He carries in. There's a shot blocked in front of the Nugs net. Under 7 minutes to play, so we're midway through the third period. And all tied up at 3. There's a chance for the Nugs. Puck carried in on left wing. But nice play on defense by the Otters to take that puck away. It's picked up by Hornelak. Hornelak can't clear it. He's still trying to. Now Albers drops it back, and it's cleared down the ice by Braden McCray, and that'll be an icing call on the Otters. Face off, left wing circle of the Ohio zone. It's Ben Firer winning the draw. Gets it over to Tetzlaff. Gavin Tetzlaff dumps it in the Dayton zone down the way. Puck tied up along the left wing boards. Now flipped up over the glass off a stick, and we'll have a face off. 5:57 to go. Do you know if they'll play overtime?
I think they'll probably, I don't know the exact rules, but they usually do one overtime and then a shootout.
Okay.
But I don't know these tournaments.
Loose puck in the Otter zone. Pass centered in front, but no one's there for the Nugs. It's picked up by Gavin Tetzlaff. Trying to carry it out. Tetzlaff checked at the blue line, and then we've got an offside. As the Otters, or the Nugs, tipped it back in over the blue line. Face off just outside the Otter zone with 5:31 to go. From the draw, Tetzlaff couldn't clear it into the Nug zone. Now number 13 Schmitz tries to. He can't, and the Nugs send it all the way back down behind the Otter net, and it's an icing. Or no, that's an offside. Offside against Dayton, so face off just outside the Otter blue line. From the face off, Nugs, number 13, Ian Francis not had it. It's dumped in to the Nug zone. Back to get it is 23, Morris. Carried into the Nug zone. Centering pass by Morris is broken up and cleared out. There's a shot at the other end. Stick save Champagne. Nugs trying to get a rush going the other way. Pass off the stick intercepted by the Otters. Here is Austin Schmitz dumping it in. And it comes in on net, and covering the puck is Champagne. 4:29 to go.
Kate, you would have loved it in one of the games. Tony pulled the goalie with 7.5 minutes left of the game.
Oh, I love that.
I know. You would. I was like, where is Tim? He would love this.
You know, the situation I can't understand that I've seen is when you're down by a goal or two and there's 1, 2, 3 minutes to go and you have a power play, I pull the goalie so you got 2-man advantage, but I've seen them just leave the goalie in. I can't understand that. I'm a riverboat gambler when it comes to pulling the goalie, and I know more often than not it's going to result in a empty net goal for the other team, but you give yourself a better chance to get the tying goal. You know?
Well, the kids did great because there was one empty net goal, but it didn't happen until, it was, I don't know, good 3 or 4 minutes before it happened. So they did a good job.
Pass intercepted by the Nugs. Puck loose in front. Tip. Save made by Cox. Another save. Off of the leg pad. Drop pass. Nugs still have it. 81 centers. And the puck, or the net comes loose. And somebody throws his stick. Holy cats almighty. One of the Nug players threw his stick. He was frustrated. He thought he was... should have had a penalty called against an opposing player. That's Sample. The net came loose as one of the Otter players crashed into the net. A little bit of fireworks. Sample back to the bench. Face-off right wing circle here in the Otter zone right in front of us with 3:27 to go in the third. Otters have it. Here is McCray. Bangs it off the left wing boards to center ice. After it for the Otters is Will Press. Press is checked at the other end before he can make a play on the net. Another shot from the right point wide of the net. There was a save, but now a shot by the Otters, and they score. Champagne made a pad save on a right point shot, but the rebound comes in from the other side, and it is Mr. Press. So Will Press is the first player on either team to get more than one goal in this game. His second, and it's a 4-3 Otter lead with 3:02 to go. Otters have it in their own end. Puck off the near boards down the ice. No icing on that play. Nugs back to get it. That's number 3, Bosco. He's tied up. Puck loose in the Nug zone. Rimmed around to the right wing side. Here come the Nugs. And unable to get a rush back this way was Lehman. He was checked right along the boards. Loose puck comes in off the boards, in on net, and Camden Cox makes a stop, and he'll hold on to it. Face off in the Otter zone. The Ohio Otters in all black against the Dayton Nugs in the gold sweaters, black trunks. Third place game of the 17 Buckeye Classic, sponsored by Hockey Team Productions. Play down in the Nug zone at the other end. Otters trying to hold it in. Puck flipped in on net, and Champagne the stop. And Ian will hold on to it. 1:57 to go. Well, now we will be looking for Champagne to be pulled if the puck comes down this end, as the Nugs now have to come from behind the goal to try to force overtime. Loose puck picked up for the Otters by Firer. Shot at the other end off the boards. Another shot is deflected wide of the Nug net. A minute and a half to go. Otters trying to hold it down in the Nug zone to prevent the extra attacker from coming on the ice. Nugs need to get it out of their own end.
Go, go, go!
Puck cleared to the center red line. Otters intercept. Picking it up there was Firer. He'll dump it in. Shot wide of the Nug net. 1 minute to play. Shot, pad, save, Champagne, and Ian will cover it. What are our shots now, Craig?
31-22.
Otters. Otters 31-22 unofficially. Shots on goal. Face off in the left wing circle of the Nug zone. Again, the Nugs need to get it out of the zone so they can put in the extra attacker. They've been unable to do so far. Well, here come the Nugs. Champagne headed toward the bench. Nug net is vacated for the 6th attacker. McRae picks up the puck, clears along the boards, held in by the Nugs. Drop pass in front, centered, and it's intercepted, but not cleared. Nugs trying to hold it in. Picking up Elsner for Sample. Sample checked. Ringshauser trying to clear. It's held in. Shot blocked. Nugs net empty, but they have the 6th man. Puck here in the Otter zone. Picking it up for the Otters. Albers. And a shot. And
It hit it was wide. It hit the post.
oh, okay. So it hit the goalpost at the other end. An empty net goal attempt by Finn Albers. And the face-off will be back here in the right wing circle of the
6 seconds.
Otter zone. Chance for one shot for the Nugs. They have to win this face-off. They have to win this face-off. What are they? Oh, do we have a timeout? Or what's going on?
I have no idea.
Face-off deep in the Otter zone. Nugs have to win the face-off and get a shot. They're down 4-3.
We have 7.
Time for one
7 players.
from the face-off. Puck dumped behind the net. 1 second left, and the Otters are going to win it. Nugs got the puck in the Otter zone from that face-off, but unable to make a play to get a shot away in the final seconds to try to tie the game. And that's the way things wind up. So the Ohio Junior Otters wind up in 3rd place in this tournament. The Dayton Nugs finish 4th. 1 goal in the 3rd period by Will Press pulls the game out for the men in black, the Ohio Otters. And they win it by a score of 4-3. And we'll run down the goal scorers real quick. What were your shots again, Craig, final?
31-22.
31-22 for the Otters. Okay, so Ohio outshoots the Nugs, 31-22. Again, the goal scorers, first of all, for the Nugs, Ian Francis Knott, Tristan Schroeder, and Braden Sample. The goal scorers for the Otters, Ben Firer, or it could be Ferrer. It's F-I-E-H-R-E-R, Firer. If I'm mispronouncing that, I apologize. Also, Nick Ringshauser, and 2 by Will Press. 3 stars. Let's see, the number 3 star. I'll go with Ian Francis Knott of the Nugs. The number 2 star, Ben Firer of the Otters. The number 1 star is Will Press, who had 2 goals in the game and had the game winner as well. Hard hat, let's see. We're going to get a hard hat. Let me look at the two rosters. I'm going to give Braden Sample of the Nugs the hard hat. As he was took some banging around down in this end and played tough all game long.
We did have some chats too.
Oh, we got chats. Let's
We did have chats.
let's read those real quick before we wrap things up. Hope Zarang says, "Go Nugs," and says, "Good morning, Kent, Cherie, Lance, and crew." Although Sir Lancelot was not here, is he?
He is.
He's a spectator today. Hope says, "Shout out to Eskimo Dixie." Is she here?
She is.
Where is she?
She's over there with Lance.
Okay, she's got
Come
her
back around.
blankets.
She does.
So the Eskimo is on the premises. Sir Lancelot says, "Go Nugs." And good afternoon, Aunt Hope. So that's a conversation between Sir Lancelot and
Yeah,
Aunt Hope. Who is this?
That's Dixie.
Oh, the Eskimo says, "Hi, Aunt Hope." Oh, this is Eskimo Dixie. She says that. If I would have just read it, I would have seen it. She says, "This is Eskimo Dixie." Hope says, "Hi, everyone. Good to be able to talk to you and watch our favorite goalie, Ian, at the same time." Sir Lancelot says, "USA hockey rules blow." Again,
Doesn't
that
like
quote
USA hockey.
is blow. That's what Sir Lancelot has for them. Hope Zarang says, "Exciting game." Sir Lancelot says, "2 games in 4 hours, a bit much. These boys left it all in the ice." So thanks, Sir Lancelot. And Hope Zarang says, "Good game, Nugs." So, okay. All right. I guess that's it, folks. So Zamboni comes out. So are they playing the championship game next? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay. Who is it going to be in that?
It's going to be against the Thunderbirds, and it's a Canadian team.
Thunderbirds against the
Flames.
AYR.
Flames. AYR Flames.
NYR Flames. Okay,
They're
from
Canadian
Canada.
team.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. It's been nice being with everybody this afternoon. Great game. Again, the final score as the Ohio Otters pull it out late in the game. A goal by Will Press, his second of the contest, and they win it over the Nugs by a final score of 4-3. Speaking for, who is our camera operator? Who's our camera operator? Who's
What?
that?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Brooke Newroth?
That's
oh,
Brooke.
Okay. Brooke Newroth
Craig.
and
Yep.
Craig Newroth is
Yep.
our producer,
Yep.
and Cherie Champagne is our executive producer.
There you go.
Huh?
I finally got to be executive producer. You mean at the very end when I'm not doing it anymore, you're going to call me executive producer?
That's what executive producers do. Nothing.
Hey man, who wrote out your roster?
And who wrote it out? Not in numeric order. Okay, folks, as your old pal Kent Jacobs saying again, 4-3 Otters win it over the Nugs. And we appreciate everybody joining us. Until next time, whenever that may be, good afternoon from the Ice Works in Worthington, Ohio. Good afternoon, everybody.